health news, I browse through the health section of the news, bring the most important points. And here the first article I came across is one that says, it's titled Back Hip Stretches for More Comfortable Nights. And guys, so stretching, guys, it's very beneficial. So whether you stretch after a long day at work or you stretch before jumping onto a plane, that is like some of the things I did while I knew I had to travel and maintain like the same posture. Or also sometimes when I would be on the plane, I would just stand up and stretch my hip flexors. And you do that with just a simple stretch. You bend towards the back and hyperextend the hip flexors. So that is one stretch you can do while standing. You can do it at work, and but in this particular article they are saying stretching your back and hip before going to bed will further improve your sleep. So here is what the article says. Does your back feel sore as you lie down in bed, or your hip feel tight as you turn onto the side before falling asleep, or perhaps aches and pain in your lower body wakes you up in the middle of the night? With the weather turning cooler and the pandemic still part of our lives, ensure that we feel comfortable lying down. To get enough quality sleep can help you live a healthy life. That is so true, guys, because sleep is very important. Sleep helps us to recover and replenish our body's resources. And it's also through sleep that we are able to solve some of the problems that we meet during our days. And so if you typically sit down all day long, chances are your hip and back feel stiff or tight. Maybe you promised yourself that you were going to stand up every hour or try a yoga workout, but you just haven't gotten around it. Having a nighttime stretch routine can help you loosen up your body without requiring a yoga mat or even a workout cloth. So in this article, guys, they are encouraging people to stretch or to have a stretch routine before going to sleep. Let's go. And in other news, guys, and here is another title, here is another article. Prefer calm or exciting lives? Perhaps people from 116 country and territory have to say. Living life in the fast lane has lost its allure, with many people around the world saying they would opt to pull over and take it to the view. 72% of adults prefer a calm life to an exciting one. According to a 2020 Gallup poll released Thursday, conducted in partnership with Wellbeing for Planet Foundation, at least 1,000 people were interviewed from each of the 116 countries and territories included in the poll. The participants had the option to say they prefer a calm life and exciting life, or both calm and exciting life. The results were then ranked according to what regions had the highest percentage of participants who said they prefer a calm life. This is the first time Gallup has collected data about people's preferences for calm versus exciting life. So East Asia ranked the highest with 85%, Latin America ranked second with 82%, The US and Canada came in further down at 75%. Australia and New Zealand followed 73%. Eastern Europe reported 71% and Western Europe 68%. The pandemic has created an atmosphere of unprecedented stress and anxiety, which may have contributed to a high percentage of people preferring tranquility. So that is what Tim Lomas, senior research at Wellbeing for Planet Art and Study contributor. And as people research for stability, they often turn towards emotion that make them feel grounded, said William Van Gordon, Associate Professor of Psychology at the University of Derby in the UK. He was not involved in the poll. A greater number of people in Eastern Asia countries like Japan, Korea, where participants overwhelmingly preferred calm, are likely to have experienced material wealth which can bring comfort but sometimes at the cost of tranquility, he said. South Asia had the smallest percentage of participants preferring tranquility at 56%. Countries in this region such as Pakistan and India have more low and middle income families, and there is likely to be greater value placed on the excitement and the perceived benefits it can bring. So this is like a study that was done to research tranquility versus excitement, or so that means how busy being in big cities or versus being just somewhere in a village where it's calm, or somewhere by the beach where it's calm, somewhere by the... So this study is like researching the contrast. Me, myself, I believe that big city life, there is a level of stress that they put on the people that live in them or that have to commute on a daily basis to those cities. Because like when I was in Belgium, I lived in Aalst and Brussels. So sometimes when I went to Brussels, I sensed that something had changed in me, because you hear a lot of siren from the police, from the firefighter, so in big cities there is a lot of things happening. And so if you don't have a way of to de-stress your body, like by doing something that brings meaning, that is meaningful in your life, something that will reduce the stress hormone in the body, then big city life puts you through stressful life. So guys, there you have it. Today I just discussed 2 articles from the news, and I find these articles interesting and interesting information to know. And if you do enjoy something like this, please consider subscribing on my channel. On this channel I bring you workouts, programs you can follow from home, and also health tips, interesting health news to know. Thank you, and it was your host, Coach Remmy, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.